Hey, what's going on, everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Amazon exclusive Gaming Greats Jedi Fallen Order 3-pack. So this pack features the second sister, Kestis Inquisitor Vision, and Purge Trooper with the Electro Hammer. Pretty neat set. I mean, technically I have 2 out of these 3 figures already, but there are some new bits added, and I really enjoyed Fallen Order, so I'm happy to have this. And as you see, this comes in the triple wide galaxy packaging. Through this massive window, you can see the 3 figures. So the second sister comes with her lightsaber, Cal comes with a lightsaber, and the Purge Trooper comes with his Electro Hammer. Here we have Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order and second sister, Cal Kestis, and Purge Trooper. On this side of the box, the front window wraps around, and you got the Gaming Greats logo up there, and there's the beveled side with the artwork. 3 pretty cool pictures. Yeah, they look good, and I do love this color for the Gaming Greats line. You have this ridiculously large window on the top, and on the bottom, you got the barcode and a whole bunch of small print. And there's the back of the box. You get the same pictures that are on the side. They're just bigger. And if you notice on the Purge Trooper, he's got this cool strap here that's attached to his pauldron. Got these pouches on it. That looks awesome, but sadly, nope. It ain't there. It's the same pauldron that's on the other Purge Troopers. It's okay. But you have a short bio in 5 different languages and a whole bunch of small print down there. And the short bio says, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order tells the story of Padawan Cal Kestis, one of the last Jedi who must do whatever it takes to survive. All right, I'm going to get the second sister, Cal, and the Purge Trooper out of the box, and let's take a look at them. Okay, so I got the second sister, Cal, and the Purge Trooper out of the box, and I think all 3 look pretty good. I mean, this one's pretty much just like the other one, except it's got a cloth cape. This one is just like the other Purge Troopers, except it's got a gray pauldron and the visor's a little more vibrant. But this, I am digging this Cal, but as far as the order, I think I'm going to start with the Purge Trooper first. And here is the Purge Trooper that comes in this set, and it does look good. Now, of course, it's on the old clone body, so the articulation isn't great, but I've always liked the look of these. Now, in this case, this black on the helmet is a different shade than the chest. Same as the shoulder bells, okay? The shoulder bells and the helmet are much darker, much deeper, much more glossy. This is a little flatter. It's kind of strange. I mean, once you look at them all together, you're like, this isn't as shiny, but, you know, what can you do? And I think the legs are a little bit different color too. That's weird, but the helmet, it's a cool helmet design. This red is much more vibrant, you know, compared to the other 2. Which I think is going to look a little weird on the shelf. I mean, this is going to stand out, whereas the other ones are practically barely there. But you have some nice detail in here. The gray here is nice. Visor, love it. All this looks amazing. Back of the helmet looks like that. Super cool helmet design. Shoulder bells look good. The pauldron's pretty sweet. This gray is very nice. And then this clone armor. It's just black. Some stripes here, stripes there, comma, okay, cloth comma. It's okay. And then just black legs. It looks cool. I mean, it looks like it's supposed to. It's a Purge Trooper with a gray pauldron, and I like it. And like I mentioned, being on this old clone body, the articulation isn't great, but you do have some motion in the head. Shoulders, no. They only get up to about right there before the shoulder bell just runs right into the chest. But they can, of course, rotate around, and as you all know, the elbows on this old clone body are just horrible. I forgot to mention that little splash of red right there. That's nice, but that's it for elbows. That is it. So posing is, you know, you're just limited. A little bit of motion in the midsection, front, back, no, side, no, legs. You know, they go out, they go back a little bit, yeah, back to there. Swivel, they go up that far, and double knees on this one. Yeah, they get up to there. And then feet down, feet up to there, and then swivel at the ankle. So the articulation is not great, but again, I do love the look of him. And as far as accessories for the Purge Trooper, here's the Electro Hammer. It's a pretty cool sculpt. I'm loving the purple. The purple all around the outside and in here just looks really cool. You've got a nice texture going on in there. That's what that end looks like. Some more purple down here. Love that. The business end of it, it looks just wicked. Now, they did not add any kind of electricity effects for up here. That might be kind of hard to do, you know, this shape. But overall, it's a pretty sweet looking weapon. And for posing the Purge Trooper with this weapon, I think him just holding it like this looks pretty good. He has a vertical hinge on the right hand, so you can sort of tip that wrist up. And it looks a little more natural, and I kind of like the look of this. And that's what it looks like in two hands. It's a little tricky getting the hands through here, but it does go. And I'm loving this purple. That purple is absolutely beautiful, but that's what that looks like. And here he is with the left hand up here, the right hand down here, kind of a wide stance. This figure's actually pretty stable, and this doesn't look bad. But the fact that this weapon's pretty big, I think I'm just going to leave him like this, just kind of holding it. And man, this purple looks awesome. I'm just absolutely digging this purple. Yeah, just to conserve shelf space, I'm going to leave him like this. It's a great look, and it's a pretty cool looking figure overall. Now let's take a look at the second sister. All right, so here's the second sister from this 3-pack, and I think she looks good. I mean, it's just like the other one. It's just this one has a cloth cape, and I'm loving the red. That's very nice. It's very soft. It lays nice. Now, there were some pretty impressive wrinkles right out of the box. I'm hoping that'll smooth out over time. Oh, here, the Imperial cogs look great on both sides. Yeah. Now, these shoulder bells are new, but apart from that, it's the same figure. Very cool design. I love Trilla's character, and I hope someday we get an unmasked version of her. Right? That'd be awesome. We'll see. But, you know, the figure itself, it looks just like it's supposed to. These look great. Got a little bit of painted little doodad there on the belt. The red palms look cool. The stripes here, the red on the inside of the skirt. Stripes down the sleeve. Vam braces look great. Got a little bit of red there. The boots, nice and shiny boots. Yeah. That's the second sister, and I think it looks fantastic. And if you want to compare the two versions of the second sister, okay, the original, of course, has the hard plastic cape. Now, there's some nice detail on this cape. I mean, there's a great texture on the outside. The folds look good. Now, the red isn't as vibrant, okay, but it still looks okay. The shoulder bells are incorporated into the sculpt of the cape, where on the new one, the shoulder bells are just laying on top of the cloth. Okay, so those are some differences, but, you know, same helmet, same outfit. It's just this one's a little bit darker, okay? These little things are about the same color. Now, I do have a little paint whoopsie right there on her left breastises. It's all right. With the belt, same legs, yeah, same everything. Same figure. It's just a cloth cape. I'm kind of liking it. And as far as articulation, okay, being on the exact same body as the original, it's not terrible, okay, but you do have a little bit of up and down at the head, side to side, but not much tilt. As far as arms, they can get up to there. They can rotate around, but these shoulder bells do kind of get in the way. Now, as far as elbows, they do get past 90. That's pretty good. There's a swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, and up and down hinge there. That works quite well. And then on the left hand, you have a side-to-side hinge. Okay, it's okay. For midsection, some twist, some crunch, not bad. Some very good back, and some pretty good side-to-side tilt. Legs get all the way up to there. They go out very far. They don't, well, they go back to there. Swivel at the upper thigh, double knees, okay. Not the most attractive thing in the world, you know, but they get up that far. And feet down and feet up and swivel at the ankle. And here's the second sister's lightsaber. It looks good. It's just like the other one. It's just the paint's a little bit different. It's a little cleaner on this one. The silver looks nice. The black, the little red there looks good. The blades, okay, these are much more vibrant red compared to the original second sister's blades. And that's what she looks like with the saber in one hand, and I think that looks nice. And if you want to try to get two hands on this hilt, there's not a lot of room, and I think that looks a little silly. Yeah, two hands looks really goofy. So here it is in the left hand. And there she is in a very wide stance with the saber behind her in the right hand. This looks cool. But I think for now, I'm just going to leave her like this with the saber in the right hand. You know, it's an okay pose. Now, these blades are removable, but there's nowhere to store the hilt on her anywhere. I think in the game she wore it on the left side of her belt, but no, she just has to hold it. But if you wanted to display her with no blades, it would look just like this. And I think this is a pretty cool look. So for now, I'm going to leave the second sister like this. And of course, the original version I have like this. Cool figure, great character. But let's take a look at Cal next. And here is Cal Kestis, Inquisitor Vision, and this is a cool version of Cal. I really like this a lot. There is some reuse, but not much. All right, but the head sculpt, it's the same head that's on the deluxe Cal, and I'm pretty sure it's the same one that came on the original Cal. I don't own that one. Comment below, but I'm pretty sure those are the same. But it looks fine, and they did add the scars. Okay, there are some scars there on his nose, and there's one up here on his lip. Okay, so that's cool. They put that in there. But the hair, it's fine. And I think the eyes look good, the nose, the mouth. I think from the neck up, this looks great. The collar here looks very nice. Big shoulder armor with the Imperial logo. That's what the back looks like. Very glossy. Super shiny. I mean, everything just reflects. You can see the saber reflecting in the armor. That's nice, really nice. I love the vibrant red, the red stripes. The vambraces look great. Got some goodies sculpted there. Same thing on this arm. Bright red palms, that's cool. It's the basic belt. Okay, just kind of goes around thigh armor, stripes on the legs, and some boots. Yeah, that's it. But man, he looks amazing. All right, so as far as reuse, okay, same head as the other cow, but the legs are from the Grand Inquisitor. Okay, they just put different thigh armor and they painted the red stripe on the side. But all these wrinkles there all match up. There, that. All right, so same legs as the Grand Inquisitor, and of course the boots are the same. Okay, but it's fine. It totally works. I really like this version of Cal. And let's take a look at articulation on Cal. So he's got some great side to side, but the neck will get off center. Okay, so just be mindful. He's got some pretty good down, some pretty good up, some very good tilt. He's very mobile up there at his noggin. For arms up, they can go up to there. Okay, pretty good. And as far as rotating around, the shoulder pads are nice and flexy, so they get out of the way. For butterfly joints, yes, that is some wacky range there. I'm loving that. For elbows, they get up to there. Okay, past 90. Swivel at the elbow, swivel at the wrist. He's got up and down hinges on both. That's pretty good. Not bad. There's the left side. I like it for midsection. Okay, so this is an overlay up here, but all the motion is like mid-torso. But he's got some great range. Pretty good crunch, very good back, very good side to side, great swivel. Okay, that's pretty good. For legs up, yes, all the way to there. They go out very far. They go back just that much. Swivel at the upper thigh. Single knees, they get to there. Swivel at the knee. And then feet down, feet up, and swivel. So the articulation on this version of Cal is very good. And here's a look at the lightsaber that comes with Cal, and this looks good. It's the same saber that we've seen before with Cal. Okay, this is my pointer right here. Okay, same sculpt, same saber, but this one is extremely bendy. This new one is not. It's much more rigid. I like that, but the sculpt is fantastic. I'm loving the gunmetal and then slightly darker in the middle. This looks cool. Very cool, very nice sculpt in the blades. Same shade of red as the second sister. I think they look good. Yeah, it's a wicked looking saber. And this is what the saber looks like in his right hand. Now, he's got a trigger finger. I'm not sure if this is reused from something else. I don't recognize it because of these wrinkles here. But yeah, he's got a trigger finger, so he's really only gripping it right there. It's a little loose. If you scoot it up to there, it's a little tighter, but that looks kind of silly. Yeah, in the middle there, it's very loose, but that's what that looks like in one hand. And you can definitely get two hands on this hilt. I think this looks great. And you can get both hands above his head while still holding onto the hilt. That's always a plus. And there he is with the hands reversed in kind of a wide stance. He's pretty balanced. I think this looks good. And going back to one hand, so here it is with the saber behind him in a very wide stance. Again, this figure is extremely balanced. I'm loving this. But for now, just to conserve shelf space, I think I'm going to keep Cal like this. And this does not look bad. All right, so there we have it. The second sister, Cal, and Purge Trooper. This is how I'm going to have them for now, for display purposes. So let's go put them on the shelf, and let's see how they look there. And here we are, and I think they look great, especially the red. Everything that's red just stands out. The little red there on Cal's armor, the stripe on his sleeve, the stripes on his pants, the sabers, the red on the second sister's cape really pops. And speaking of second sister, so for those of you who missed the second sister the first time around, here is a perfect opportunity to grab the second sister. And personally, I think this one's a little more posable because of the cloth cape. That plastic cape kind of gets in the way. So I think that's great. Now the Purge Trooper, yes, it's on the same old clone body as the others, but they do look good. Now the red visor, yeah, it definitely stands out. It does not match the other two. That is unfortunate, but he's got a unique weapon. The pauldron's different. But I think all three of them look great on the shelf. Very happy with these. So bottom line, I think it's a pretty cool set overall. Even though I technically have the second sister and a Purge Trooper already, it's okay. The cloth cape is very nice, and I'm loving the electro hammer. And that's just cool. The gray pauldron looks great. I love the red on the visor. And of course, compared to the other two, this one really stands out. But, what can you do? Inquisitor Cal, awesome figure. I really, really like this one. Very posable. Pretty posable. Not very posable, but overall, I think it's a very cool set. And again, I loved Fallen Order, so I'm happy. But just like always, I would love to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of the second sister, Cal Kestis Inquisitor Vision, and Purge Trooper with the Electro Hammer from Jedi Fallen Order. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, smack like and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I would certainly appreciate it. And something else I urge you to consider, and that is joining the channel. It's the 112th Battalion. It's only 99 cents a month. You'll get sneak peeks to upcoming videos, loyalty badges, custom emojis, all those fun things. I would definitely appreciate that. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. See y'all next time.